Hey guys, Roxana here with Soil and Margaritas. Let me show you what I have going on today. Today is all about irrigation. I have been, I don't know if lazy will be the right word for it, but I just haven't been able to find the time to set up my irrigation for my flower beds. I have been doing it by hand, and that is actually getting old because it takes me quite a long time for me to water all of my flowers, all of my perennials and annuals and everything else. So today, that's the project, at least for this garden path area here that I have on each side. I'm going to go ahead and might as well do both sides, and let me show you what I'm using. So what I'm going to be using is mainly 1/2 inch irrigation tubing. This is just regular 1/2 inch pipe that I have. I got a little bit more at the store today, but I already have a bunch of it left from other projects, so that's what I'm going to be using. And I have a timer. This is the first timer that I ever bought. It is just for one connector. They have several that you can have 2, 3, 4, 5 pipes coming out of it, depending on if you have a lot of sections going on. But that's what I'm using today. And this jigame thingy, I bought this in one piece from Amazon. Everything that I needed, they had it together. And so let me tell you what it is. All right, so this is basically what's going to be going over here. This is attaching to my water hose outside, and this is going to attach to my regular black pipe, 1/2 inch pipe. And I have a combination of things that I'm going to use. This is definitely not the easiest, probably not the quickest, but it's the cheapest for me because I already had all of these from past projects, so I'm going to use them. I'm going to make them work. I have this 1/4 inch tubing that I'm going to be attaching to my 1/2 inch, and the way that I'm going to spread the water around are these things. These are not drip irrigation, these are more like sprayers. I just went to the store and bought a few things for it. And basically this is what I have. I'm gonna make them work, and hopefully it all comes out okay. So let me show you.
There's a lot of colors, I don't know where to go. See a lot of colors, only feeling blue.
Okay, so it decided to rain just for like a couple of minutes, so I had to go inside, take a break. But this is what I'm doing. I took those two stepstones over here that were situated over here, and I dig a little trench right about 2 to 3 inches underneath where the stones were laying. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill that up, put the stones back up, and then that way I'm just gonna go across without having to mess with any cables on the way of the path. So all right. Okay, so that was a workout by itself. All right, so let me show you what I did. Basically, it starts over here, comes from the house. It gets over here, goes in between the beds, or the bed over here. You can see it there where I have the staples coming down. It goes around, goes through underneath the stones, underneath the stepping stones, right there. Jumps on the other side of the bed, goes through, goes all the way to the end. It comes back around, goes behind some bushes that I have back there, comes over here, makes an end. I thought that it was going to be so easy to just cut this or to end it. This is what you're supposed to use to end, to use at the end of your pipe. However, I could not for the life of me fit this into the pipe. Here's the thing, the accessories that I have for 1/2 inch pipe are made by one company. The actual pipe is made by another company, and I think that the difference of 1 or 2 millimeters in thickness makes a huge difference. So what I did, I basically did the same thing. I folded it and I used a clamp, a pipe clamp, or whatever you call those things. Yeah, basically the same thing, and it's just gonna be hidden there nicely. So now the part comes of me putting all the feeders, all the emitters on the actual pipe where I want it. So part 2. Okay guys, so this is where I'm going to stop. I only did one side of the bed as far as putting the emitters on. I have the other side left to do, but I'm very excited. I'm going to put the timer on like twice a week at 5 in the morning, because the water they could collect in these black pipes in the mid-sun during the day could get really hot, and I don't want to cook my plants. So early in the morning is the best time to water these plants, so they get fresh water and they get ready for a nice hot day. All right guys, until the next video.